We had technical difficulties.
This is what
I apologize.
happens. We're starting against Shannon's phone as well.
Yeah.
My makeshift diva light.
Beautiful. Hi, guys.
Here's my office, my cat tree. That's where the cats live.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Hi,
beautiful.
Becky. Hello, hello.
Let me tag you.
Hi. Okay, so basically we're here just telling my Facebook over here.
Oh, there we go.
Hi, guys. This is really difficult.
Hi, cats. We are doing double duty right now. On Hey Jennifer, on my page, on Olivia's page. We are going live, and we just said, there she is.
The queen.
Woo! The queen. So we wanted to go. We apologize. I apologize. You guys know me. All my people on my page know me. They're literally like, Shannon has technical difficulties. Like, they know it.
I mean, I've done that so many times.
So if you've never met me before on Olivia's page, now you know I get technical difficulties all the time. Oh my gosh, love, love, love this. And y'all, hi.
Yay! Okay, so this is going to be equal parts girls' night.
Yes.
But getting real and some golden nuggets that we have for you. First of all, I just have to show off my piercing to your friends as well.
Can you see it? I won't touch it. She's so scared.
No, don't hurt so bad. So we're celebrating.
We are celebrating, yes. For you guys that don't know, and I know you guys already heard this, so I apologize I'm repeating because, as you know, technical difficulties. I'm here in Temple, Texas with my beautiful, lovely, beautiful friend, Olivia.
You're not allowed to leave.
And I'm leaving tomorrow. But for the past, 5 or 6 days, we have done a very deep dive, intensive, preparing for the launch of something really, really big.
Oh.
I just said, don't touch it. Literally. Her nails are so long, she just keeps like flicking it.
It just like keeps me human.
It does.
It keeps me feeling. It's like, oh, pain is real. I choose to persevere.
But we've been heavy duty. I know I haven't gone live in like a hot minute. Like normally I'm coming live at least 3 times a week, but had a lot of stuff going on to come down here and visit this beautiful lady. And I know she's had a lot of stuff going on too. And
Okay, kid you not, we haven't even opened the champagne yet.
No.
This is get to know us. We're a lot of fun if you want to hang out. Just saying. But here's the thing. So we're celebrating.
Yeah.
So Shannon came into town. We have so much coming up on Soul in the Raw podcast. So make sure, if you are not following us on Instagram, at Soul in the Raw podcast, follow us there. Rate, review, and subscribe over on iTunes. And make sure you're staying tuned. We have a super fun announcement coming.
Oh my gosh.
As of October 1st. So be aware.
Lots of freebies, lots of delicious
Parties.
giveaways, parties,
We just
celebrations.
recorded something.
Oh my god.
amazing.
We just recorded something that we got done and we were like, that was so good.
We're like, I would totally be friends with us. I really would. But we celebrated. We did so much fun stuff this weekend.
Yes.
So
Lots of work,
celebrating. Lots of work. Aislinn, you'll be proud.
Lots and lots of work.
We worked a lot today.
Yeah.
But here's what we wanted to tell you, okay? Let's pop the champagne.
Okay,
So,
we got the champs, guys.
Okay.
I don't know how. I'm literally like, do you know how to do
Okay, Aislinn says, okay, now I'm here. She likes you better. Just kidding. Okay, I'm really
Did you hear
scared
that? She
about
said
this.
she likes you better. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
really terrified of this.
Are you guys ready? Okay, everyone give us love. Drum roll,
Come on,
please.
give us some love. Throw us some hearts.
Come on.
Give it to us.
Bring it on. Okay, ready?
I'm not saying any.
Okay.
I'm literally terrified of this.
But we're a rebel. My shirt says we're rebels.
Yeah, well, don't hit me, rebel.
Okay. You guys ready? Aislinn's giving us all the love. Kara, yes. Kelly, yes. Em, yes. Woo! Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, like I said. I say. Freaking psycho over here.
I'm worried. Okay.
Hi, Stacey. Oh my god.
I swear.
We literally have not drank, guys. Hi,
We
Tina.
had one glass of red wine.
Literally
That's
have
it.
not.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Nightmare. They think we're like all belligerent and hammered.
Aislinn's like, no.
Oh my gosh. Oh
We're
my
going to
gosh.
get in trouble in our coaching classes.
Oh my god. Okay, so like Olivia said, we have been doing a lot of work over the past few days. If you knock that over one more time.
I'm sorry you put out the champagne.
I don't freaking nightmare right now.
Stop. I get the giggles
Oh my
so bad. Like, it's contagious. I kid you not. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So we have been working really hard and, hi Holly, hey, what's up? So we've been working really, really hard over the past few days. As I said before, if you're just signing on right now, I am here in Temple, Texas with my girl Olivia. You can't see her face because you knocked it over. And we've been taking some time to do a very deep dive into the things that are coming up over the next few weeks. And we needed to take a pause. We needed to take a pause, time out from all of the persistent and consistent posting and going lives. And, you know, there is this stigma or this, I don't know, idea around social media, especially for, I know, I told you, you knocked it over. Especially for our entrepreneurs and our people that are using social media as a platform to constantly be posting 24/7, posting content like you are nothing but a content machine. But there also does need to be time to take a pause, time out, level set, and direction orient about where the hell it is that you're going. So sometimes it's not all about being on 24/7. A lot of times it's really important to be like, we need to pause. Even if you're not working with someone like we're working together, but you need to pause for yourself and figure out directionally where it is you need to go. And sometimes that means that you don't need to show up and post every freaking day. Especially, and we just talked about this earlier.
Guys, it's like this. It's hot. She is on fire. Holy shit. Okay. No, continue. Especially, and I just talked about this earlier, if you're like me, I'm a bit of a rebel, guys. If you never met me and you're on Olivia's page, hi, welcome, nice to meet you. Rebel. I'm a little bit of a rebel. And so what I find is if I get into this, my husband's on. Scott!
Woo! He's really there, psycho. So we get into this idea or the stigma of, oh, everybody else is doing X. Right? Everybody else is showing up every day in a live. Everybody else is having a newsletter. Everybody else has a podcast. Everybody else is a content gun-slinging machine, like every day, 24/7. And so we get into this idea or belief system with ourselves that says, oh, I have to do what they're doing in order to be successful. Well, wrong. What is that?
And we proved it.
What is that? What commercial is that from?
I don't have
Oh
cable.
my God.
I watch Netflix. I have Netflix.
Yeah, and if you're like me, drop those nuggets. Yes, sister cat girl, I feel you, bro. Girl. So, if you're like me and I'm a rebel, I know me. I like my checklist. I'm a type A girl, so let me just say that out the gate.
You get off on a good spreadsheet.
Just on a good spreadsheet. I do. It's like, did you do it? No. Well, there's no X there. There's no X there, so how am I going to know? But yes, I love me a good checklist, but I am not, Robert's Rules of Order. If you don't know what it is, go Google it. But I am not the person that's going to want to feel like I'm chained or anchored to something. I like to feel liberated and free. So every time I say, you need to go live 5 days a week, I fail.
It's so true.
I don't do it. We were just talking about it. My body, my belief system, my energy, my rebel renegade self likes to do things when I feel inspired and likes to do things when I feel called to. That is not the same, and let me caveat this, not the same as giving yourself backdoor exits as reasons not to show up for your purpose.
Yes. So we just were talking about this over in Becoming Sovereign, because here's the thing, okay? So
my mouth is dry.
Okay, hold on.
My mouth is dry. I'm sorry.
Cheers to new beginnings, new chapters.
Oh, cheers to new beginnings, new chapters. I love you.
I love you too.
I can't wait. What's coming next is going to be...
You guys, we feel it brewing. Shit is about to get...
It's going to be fucking spectacular.
Oh my God.
It's going to be spectacular. So all you rebels out there, all of you creatives out there,
all you free spirits or you type A's who are feeling it bubbling up that you want to break free.
Yeah, you want to have good sex, you want to make more money, you want to feel like your damn self.
Amen to good sex.
Yeah, you want to feel like your damn self and love yourself for it.
You want to make decisions easily because you can feel it.
That's right.
This is for you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We love you.
We
Cheers.
love you. Love you. Okay.
Okay. We're like,
all right. So, here's the thing. It is not the same. So here's the difference. A lot of things going on in the coaching world right now. I am completely guilty of this, where we have said, do what feels good. Do what feels good. It should feel good. It should feel really good. And we're saying that all the time. And what's happening is people are saying, okay, well, I'm doing what feels good, so why am I not getting anywhere? It's because you're not showing up. You're not doing the damn thing. You're not following through. You're not taking action. You're not doing when you're feeling called to. You're not being consistent anywhere. You're not doing things, right? And so what the difference is not saying, oh, this feels good, so I'm going to do it, or this doesn't feel good, so I'm not going to do it. There are other ways. So for Shannon, for example, for what both of us, when we committed to daily live videos and we wanted to shoot no, it was bad. I don't know if that's like,
no, it was bad.
Wrong. It was bad. So what happened was when we realized I'm not lit up by this anymore, I'm not excited about it, rather than saying, okay, screw it, I'm just not going to do, we looked at what is the desired outcome of going live every day. Why are we going live every day? It's to grow an audience, to nurture an audience, to love people, to connect with people, to serve people, to do whatever we're feeling called to do in that space. How else can we do this where I will get fired up? I will be all in. I will show up strong. And it's, what? Oh, fire standing out posted. Okay. So basically, we looked at it, we're like, what else can we do, right? Instagram stories. You can go live once or twice a week. We can show up on the podcast twice a week. We can be on other people's podcasts. We can be interviewed in other places. We can create different things. It doesn't have to be only one thing. If you literally want to shit your pants and puke and be pissed off every single time you send a hey girl message, but on your to-do list it says, send 10 hey girl messages a day, here's your permission. Do it differently. Find another way. What is the desired outcome of sending 18,000 hey girl messages? And find a way to fulfill that need that you need to do in order to move your business forward, and find a different way to do it. You need to grow your audience. You need to connect to people. You need to serve people. You need to build relationships. Well, then do it, but do it in a way that does feel good, that feels aligned for you, that lights you up, that you're excited about, and then follow through on it. You can't just say, well, it doesn't feel good, so I'm just not going to do anything forever. You're not going to get anywhere. You still have to do things. It's about discipline, yes, and follow through, yes, but do it in a way that feels good. So for Shannon and I, we didn't just like MIA for 6 days. We didn't go live and we didn't post on social media, but we were active on Instagram stories. We were creating things for the podcast. We were still building relationships in our inbox. We were still serving our clients. Hi, Shannon. I love you so much. Hi, so good to see you. But we were still doing other things, right? And there are seasons where like we'll take a vacation and we won't do anything, and that looks very different. That's a season of inner reflection and inner work and really sitting with what feels good, what doesn't, what's working, what's not, what do I need to remove. But this wasn't that. This was still working, but we were doing it in a way that, where does it align right now? What fits in right here? What am I showing up and doing that I'm excited about right now? And I guarantee we'll both show up on social media stronger. Yep. Obviously right now, we're back. We're back, bitches. Hey. And then tomorrow, and we'll have content, we'll be inspired, and we'll do the things because we've taken that time to slow down and not just show up because we should, but show up because we're excited and we're inspired and we're fired up and we're pumped and we're here.
Yeah. It's so, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
Woo.
I'm going to say it.
I don't know what she's going to say, but I'm like, hey girl, you say it. You say it. Okay. You know me. Okay. There's this video. We'll post it below.
We'll have to share with you guys because it's fucking hilarious. But it is so, I'm going to say it, it's boring. It's so boring to me to see the message that when people say, like, if you're not showing up every day, then you don't want it. You don't care about it. You're not aligned with your purpose. Well, maybe that's for you, boo. Maybe that's the way that you look at it, but that does not have to be the way that you yourself feels about it. Because the amount of intention that we have harnessed this past week and weekend to pour ourselves into our businesses, to pour ourselves into you, to make sure that we are being impactful and intentional, and also being authentic and awesome and like honest with ourselves.
You were gonna say awesome, and I was like,
I really was. I was. Look at Charlie. Charlie's like, you guys are awesome. I almost did say awesome because look, it's not a shitty thing for you to be like, this is authentic for me and it doesn't work for me. What they're doing doesn't work for me. It's really, truly powerful for you to level set with yourself, identify the things that don't work, and give yourself the freedom and the trust that you will continue to show up in a way that feels authentic for you, number one. And number two, that your audience will be like, I see this, I relate to this, this is for me too. I actually want to feel liberated and free and creative and like this hand over fist, giving that feels natural to me when and only when I feel called to, and not because somebody else wants to shame me in the way that I show up, or I do not want to show up in my business. What's for you is for you, and for them, they can take it or they can leave it, but if they don't like it, then they ain't for you, boo. They ain't for you.
Damn.
I don't want to deal with that shit. You know?
Okay, first of all, Charlie is like shaking. I think he's like so nervous right now because there's so much yelling and clanking and this like screaming happening right now.
Hot.
I'm super hot too. My super anxious dog right here. But it's so true, you guys. So what we wanted to get across was like, look, we took a few days off social media.
We talked about it too, right?
Yeah.
We were like, we even, like, just being real. Like, let's just be real and flat with them about it.
Okay.
Like, we even had a moment where we were like, we haven't posted.
And I felt guilty.
Yeah.
I literally was like, oh my God. And you know what else is stupid? I literally was like, for a minute, when I got my nose pierced, for example, or when I realized I was posting that we were drinking like every day for like the 5 days that Shannon was here. And I felt guilty, like, what if people don't take us seriously?
It's my sister.
What if,
it's my
hi
sister.
sister.
Hi, Leslie. Hi.
What if people don't take me seriously? What if people don't hire me? What if, or should I do this, or should I be this certain persona, or what if this isn't professional enough? And I finally said, fuck it. And I was like, this is who I am. This is me, right? And we could go into a whole Greatest Showman right now. We could get up, we could sing. But it's true that you just have to be you, and you just have to get in tune with yourself and tap into your power and tap into your knowing and that instinct, that intuitive piece of you that's like, go here, do that, do the things. This is who you are, and trust it and follow it and know it, right? And just do the things that you feel called to do. But basically, so we were off social media for a few days. We're like, oh, we felt guilty. We felt this weird feeling about it. And then we finally were like, guess what? The sun is still shining. Life is going on. The world is still happening around me. There are still bigger, greater things going on. I'm still serving people. I'm still showing up in different ways. And literally, we got back on social media today, and we were like, oh my God, the world didn't fall apart.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I still made money this weekend. Oh
Yep.
my God, I still made an impact this weekend.
Yep.
And it didn't mean that I had to be glued to my phone while my friend was here. I was able to enjoy our time together. We were able to work on things behind the scenes. We were able to blow things up in a different way that we cannot wait to share with you. Make sure you're following Soul in the Raw Podcast on Instagram.
Yes, I was about to say, be yourself.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Did you guys ever see Just Friends?
Oh my
The
God.
movie with Ryan Reynolds and Anna Faris. That's what we're referring to when Joyce gets on the phone. The mom, and she's like, be yourself.
Joyce?
Be yourself.
Joyce, is that you?
So basically, our whole point of view here is that what?
My positive energy annoys some people. Lorena.
Bye.
Girl, yes.
Bye.
And honestly, that's really...
No, that wasn't you. That was to them. I
Yeah.
apologize.
She's like,
I love you. Hi, Lorena.
No. But yeah, this whole week we've been being very intentional with our businesses. But look, even though we had this like aha moment, it wasn't without that little bit of, fear and shaming ourselves, really, too, with this perception of everybody else is doing X, so I should do this or I have to do this in order to be successful. Patricia says it's hard to be myself sometimes. Yes, and it is hard to be yourself sometimes.
It is hard.
And we just talked about this tonight, too, so I can't wait to
Share
release the freebie giveaway. What is it they sign up for? Or they do a review on the podcast.
If you do a review on the podcast, don't do it yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
Do it October 1st.
Yeah.
Coming October 1st.
Put it in your calendar.
Yes.
And we have a special thing we'll be sending you, a special training that we'll be sending you, where we talk all about this. Free.
It's free.
Totally free. Yeah.
Yeah. And we talked about this tonight too. It's about showing up in a way that feels right to you, but also realizing whatever you're feeling about it. Like if it's a fear, or if it's you're scared, or if you're afraid of being judged, or you're gonna lose clients, or you're gonna lose traction. They're all limiting beliefs, but you're the one empowering them.
Oh.
You're the one making them real. You're the one making them actually mean something. So as much as you're making them mean something, so as much as you're empowering them, you can disempower them. You can take that sensation away, you can take that vibe away, you can take that feeling away, and empower the one that says, I'm going to do what feels right and authentic for me. And then the people that are for me, the clients that I want to serve, the self-development that I want to receive is going to all be supported by me showing up and trusting myself exactly as myself.
Well, and I'm just saying too, Lorena, with you saying that you're...
Sorry. Patricia, the podcast is Soul in the Raw.
Soul in the Raw podcast, yeah. So here's the thing. You guys, oh my God, sorry. We have this thing where
Here, have this dog. Wait, never mind. Don't have this dog.
I was trying to put him down here, but he kept like pawing here. So equal parts girl talk and real talk. So here we go. But basically, what I want to ask you is, if your positivity annoys people, is that relationship worth it? Is that feeding your best self, right? If I have to change who I am around certain people, those people are not for me. I can love them from afar. I can wish them well. I can send them, peace be with you, bless and release. But if I, what?
It's just like, I was like thinking, oh my God, party tonight is all fine. I won't tell him. You can tell him. Never mind.
Oh my God, I wish you guys didn't hear that. Something about passing gas. But anyway.
We've been very gassy all weekend, eating lots of different foods.
Yeah.
This is real, okay? Real life.
This is real. Get to know us. If you were hanging out with us, Elaine is laughing.
Yeah, Elena.
Yeah.
I love Elena.
And Julie just said, nope, see ya. Exactly. Like, if you have to change who you are, that relationship is not serving your high self, and it's not serving their high self. If your relationships want to stay down here, but you're feeling called over here, go over here. You will have new relationships over here. It doesn't make it easy. It doesn't make it like easy one and done. There are tough conversations you have to have. I have had to do that. Mm-hmm. But you deserve to be surrounded by people that build you up, that draw you up to this next level version of yourself, that support and love and honor those pieces of you. It's so important that you make sure that you are not staying small and shrinking and being down here and keeping yourself here because people are turned off by it. Screw them. You can love them. You can say, I bless and release you. But when you show up in your power, when you show up strong and in your light and in your magic and fully turned on, you give permission for other people to do the same thing. This world needs you. And now we're getting like really deep, and I don't want to go too much into the training you just did.
Yeah, I agree. That was good though. That was good.
Okay.
See, she's like so on fire. It's like, it's hot in here.
It's hot.
It's moist.
It's getting hot in here.
No, don't take your clothes off.
I'm going to keep them on.
Candace said authenticity is the most attractive thing for reals. Yep. Patricia said, like my friend, what's going so?
Elaine said, shit, I needed this. I love you, Elaine.
Yep, like my friend was trying to push witchery and she sensed that she shouldn't be my friend anymore. Bless her and release her. Yeah. And you know why? Because we're most of the time we're pretty selfish, right? Like, I'm not going to say that that's not the case. We're trying to think about ourselves. Is this going to work for me? Is this not going to work for me? But at the same time, when you're thinking about somebody that doesn't like you or doesn't want to support you in the way that you need to be supported so you can, serve the way that you want to serve in your business, serve the way you want to serve in your job, serve the way you want to serve in your marriage and your sex life, your financial success, your friendship success, whatever it is, it's not only you blessing and releasing them, it's also them blessing and releasing you. Because there's a space in their life that they are now creating for other people that are more for them, that are more going to be, their cup of tea or their cup of whiskey or their glass of champs.
But that's it. It's just, I realized one day, it's like I woke up and I was like, I am just not available for relationships anymore that make me feel small or that make me feel less than or that I have to filter myself or put a mask on in order to be liked by these people. It's just not worth it, right? Like, life is too short, and know that there will be relationships that will love the pieces of you that others have shamed, that will love the pieces of you that make you you. And stay tuned for October 1st when we give you a whole effing training on this, because I'm about to go into it and I'm like,
she's like, I feel the spirit in me. I am ready.
The spirit. I feel it. Elaine says she dealt with her first trolls today.
Ooh.
Elaine, we feel you. But
we get random trolls. Sometimes people do splits and send you things like that.
Sometimes people say nasty things and are rude and whatever. And okay, bye. Like, block and delete. Like, you don't owe them any justification, any reason, hey, my babe just texted me. Hi, babe, love you.
It's so weird. Guys, we have been having triple digits together this entire time. Like 1111, 222, 333, 444. Because Scott came on.
And he didn't say
anything. And then Joe sent you a message. Anyway, so we wanted to come live. Love you so much. Everybody's saying, like, negative people suck. There have been so many comments on my feed, too.
Okay, look at all of these positive people that are on my Facebook right now.
And
that are on your Facebook right now. Like, you guys, there are relationships out there that will lift you up, that will honor every single piece of you. Cut out the negativity. you're no longer available for it. This next level version of you, which we're talking about on October 1st,
so exciting.
Go subscribe to Soul in the Raw podcast. Go be our friend on iTunes.
Stop feeling
Instagram.
Yeah, stop feeling like you need to do everything the way that other people do them. Like, take a pause time out, guys, which is what we did. Level set. Get real with yourself about what you want to have happen in your future for your future self. And I say this all the time to my clients, like, you know, what does this future version of yourself look like?
Yeah.
How do they talk? How do they dress? What kind of money do they have? Like, how much money do they have? What kind of job do they have? What friends are in their lives? Like Olivia just said, we have so many people on her phone, her Facebook page right now, on my phone, on my Facebook
and this
page.
little piece of technology, it's so mind-blowing. Elaine, Soul in the Raw.
Yeah, Soul in the Raw is the podcast. And we love you too, Patricia. Thank you for signing on. Bye, babe. But we just wanted to come live and share with you guys that even we have our pullback moments, right? Where we have this moment where we feel like we need to be kind of putting ourselves into the mold of somebody else's preferred version of ourselves, or doing it their way, or showing up their way. And this weekend, it seems like we just worked so hard. It just seems so long.
Yeah.
But in a good way. And we had a realization that we were like, no, we actually got so much out of it for ourselves that we can now in turn show up as and with for the people that we truly want to connect with, because we're done with surface level relationships. We're done with feeling like we need to be some sort of version of ourselves for other people to, you know, align with and support. There are people out there that will support you. Maybe you just haven't found them yet. And maybe they're waiting for you to expand, for you both to find each other and kind of have that connective energy with each other.
Well, you have to be open to receive them. You can't receive new relationships in your life if you're dragged down, clouded, and you know, cut off and have all these negative relationships in your life. You have to shed and release what is no longer serving you, bless and release it before you're open to having new relationships. I know that happened for me. It's like I wanted to be friends with all the people all the time, but if my energy is depleted and exhausted by certain people in my life, I'm not available to show up fully for the people that are my hell yeses in my life. And those people I need to be showing up fully for, because they're showing up fully for me. So really, 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 I want to make this clear as well. Like, fall in love with the fucking journey, right? Entrepreneurship, life, it's a journey. Why are we so worried about I need to show up every single day and do every single thing and be every single place all of the time, glued to my phone, staring at it, not having sex with my partner because I don't have time, not showing up for my health and fitness because I don't have time, not showing up to be friends with real people and go to happy hour on a Thursday night because I don't have time.
Yeah.
Make the freaking time. This business is a journey, and if it's drowning you and taking over your entire life, you're doing it in not a sustainable way. I was going to say wrong way, but there's no right or wrong, but not in a way that is sustainable. Your business is just a piece of your life.
Yeah.
Your life deserves to be lived full out. I lived my life. Sorry. He's like, shut. He's like,
he was like,
please smack me in the face. But your life deserves to be lived. You started your business to live out your passion. So live your damn life.
What does that say?
And the world still goes on. Like, I remember I missed a goal once in business. Well, I missed many goals in business, let's be real. In my 4 years as an entrepreneur. We all do. And I remember I missed, it was in network marketing, and I missed my monthly quota. It was a December monthly quota. I had hit it like 24 months in advance prior to that. And I remember I missed it, and I woke up the next morning. I went to bed thinking my life was over. I was like, the sky is going to fall. Like, there's no way that the world can go on. And I woke up the next morning.
And you lived another day.
I took my dog on a walk. The sun was shining, and I was like, shut the front door.
Yeah.
I still got paid. I still have people in my life that love me. I still have support. I'm still doing just fine. Like, why am I putting all of my worth and my value in this one thing? So if you are glued and chained to social media, rewrite the rules, rewrite the guidelines, rewrite the narrative here, because it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, and it's not just social media. I just want to be like very abundantly clear with you guys. Like, the one thing that we as people do, if we're showing up one way in one area of our life,
oh my god, I got champagne in my eye.
The bubbles. It's the bubbles.
Oh my god.
If you're showing up one way in one area of your life, chances are you're showing up that way in all areas of your life. So if you
100%.
have this scarcity mindset of, if I don't do X, Y, and Z exactly the right way at exactly the right time, exactly always this same way, it's chances are it's that same way in all areas of your life. It's that way in your romantic relationships, it's that way in your friendships, it's that way in your family relationships, your job, every single thing. So we wanted to come live today.
First of all, to say we're back.
We're back, bitches.
We're back.
Woo!
And we're excited. And we're pumped
excited
about it. And we're just here having a girls' night. Cheers.
Fine.
And
That was so good. That was like a sound meme. Like, bing, bing,
We should
bing.
have that on the podcast.
That's a great idea.
Okay, we have so much to share with
so
you
many
that we're
ideas.
not allowed to share with you because Aislinn would kill us. But we have so much coming for...
Cheers, babe. Cheers,
Woo!
Maria.
Cheers, cheers. For Soul in the Raw podcast, we wanted to share that with you. We wanted to revel in that with you guys. And
Yeah.
just give you permission. Give you permission to rebel. Give you permission to do things your way. Give you permission to come home to yourself. Whatever that looks like for you.
Can I say that a little bit differently? Is that cool? We want you to give you permission. Like, we want you to give you permission to show up however it is that you need to show up. Stop looking for the outside world to validate you. Stop looking for other people to tell you what to do. Inspiration is one thing, but taking orders is a completely different element. And if you are following some sort of rubric that does not feel like you, and you know it, you're like me, you're the rebel, you're like, I don't like this, I don't want to do it, and I'm not doing it, own it, take it on, and give yourself a pause time out, and give yourself the permission to pivot, switch gears, do something different, and that's in all areas of your life.
Well, I passed the baton right now. Like, I gave you permission, now give yourself permission, right?
Love it.
Like, take the freaking champagne glass and move forward with it and know that you're the one that has to show up every single day with that permission, with that motivation, with that momentum. Julie says,
I love this live.
You guys should do lives together more. I just got a message from my client. She just sent her first invoice for her first client session.
Yay! Taking your
Okay,
vibe.
you know why? You know why?
Tell me why.
Because this is the high vibe squad. Like, literally, the people in your life, when you go to this, I have so much I want to say, but it's coming in
I
the
was like,
training, I
stop,
promise.
stop.
But
Yes.
it's like,
We just wanted to come
there's
live.
so much to say.
If you guys like this, give us some hearts because and tell us
Share
that
with
you
a
like
friend.
it.
Which which one of your friends needs to hear this?
Yeah, especially
Tag her,
because
share it.
it's coming in the podcast, guys. It's going to be like this, but on crack.
On
Okay,
crack.
It seriously is going to be turned all the way up, and we are going to be talking about things that are maybe
Taboo.
considered by others as taboo.
Like our first episode,
We talk about
we're going to talk a lot about sex. A lot about sex. Okay?
Bow,
I talk
bow,
about
bow.
sex. Shannon talks about sex. Like, we're going to go to talking
We like
about
the sex. I
We
like
talked
sex.
about sex a lot this weekend.
I like sex.
I really like sex. I really do.
They're like, do
okay,
you think
if my
I like
dad
sex?
is watching this, please stop.
My brother, I'm sorry.
P.S. Julie, you said I love this live. You guys should do lives together more often. Trust me. If we
Patricia,
could, we
hell
would.
yeah. Hell yeah, Patricia.
If we could, we would. Shannon lives in North Carolina. I live in Texas. But we have the podcast coming. And the
Right.
podcast will be like this twice a week, maybe 3 times. We've got good shit coming.
Yeah, we got a lot of fun things coming. So we wanted to come and, like Olivia said, pass the baton to you and just share our experience with you because I know both of us have this this commitment to our audience to be real, be honest, be raw, like Soul in the Raw, and share with you experiences that we have, lessons learned, wins, failures, mistakes, celebrations, and this weekend was a huge celebration, but also within it we found ourselves being pulled back, both of us together, being pulled back, feeling like we needed to show up a certain way, and we were like, hold the freaking phone, we can do whatever the fuck we want. You know why? Because this is our business, and we want to work with people that understand that and have authentic relationships with them, have authentic friendships, and it's kind of interesting. I just had this like brain baby of like, we were showing up that way together. And that's a relationship. And we wanted to bring that relationship to you. And also share with you that Soul in the Raw is coming October 1st.
October 1st.
Us two, together.
We can't even tell you.
Lots of celebration, lots of raw. Can't wait to hear from all of you all because you're going to come, watch, listen to the podcast rather.
Well, and we've got a fun like party thing that we're going to share with you.
And give us a review. Let us know what you think about it because we care about your feedback. It's super important to us. And then we have things to share with you. Freebies. Lots of good shit.
Like, I have so much I want to say, but I can't say it because I'll get in trouble.
I know, and I think
Yeah.
we killed it.
We killed it. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for taking up space. Thank you for being willing to do the scary things, to show up fully, playful out in this space. We honor that in you. We celebrate that in you. And this road is messy, but it's a freaking road that is worth being on, and it's all going to be worth it at the end of the day. So, cheers to you, to Charlie,
To us.
to us.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.